Here it is. Here it is. So this is your unit. You know, maybe it's a range spec, there's a Syndicate operative, or it's a Mage skeleton. And this is the enemy. Okay. It will then shoot a projectile, and that projectile will return. This causes 1 hit. Okay. That is 1 hit. Now, let's take a purple color. Let's say this motherfucker is cursed by Sniper's Mark, or you have other forms of pierce. This projectile would ping. It will hit here, and it will continue traveling till it's finished its entire traveling. And then here, it's supposed to go poof and disappear. When that happens with the anomalous fast approach, there is a 60% chance for this projectile to ping, bounce right back. And this causes 2 hits. So what this means is that 60% of the projectiles that we are piercing through the target, that is then returning because of another reason than this being the final target, because if they couldn't pierce and the projectile will return from this target, that would be the white link instead. This means 1 hit, right? And what then happens is that if you pierce it, either from hitting another target that you can't pierce, or in this case, being in a position where it reaches its final destination, it will then return and create 2 hits. What this means is that whatever DPS that you have in PUB will be multiplied by 1.6 for single targets. And the reason for this is that 20% quality anomalous fast approach is providing this. This is a massive damage increase. This allows us to make things like Mage skeletons actually functional, which is what I'll be making a PUB for right now. And it also allows us to play with something they called Syndicate Operatives to at least look at the efficiency that they have and bring to the table. So here's an example of what would happen with Syndicate Operatives. So if this is the enemy in the red color and the blue one is the Syndicate Operatives, they actually shoot 3 projectiles like this. And they have inherited pierce. That means these 3 projectiles will do this, and then they will all return through the target again, right? This means instead of 3 hits, this has a 60% chance of hitting for each projectile, by the way. Each projectile has a 60% chance. But essentially a 6% chance, 60% on 3 projectiles is 3 multiplied by 1.6, which is 4.8. So 4.8 projectiles per hit is the, or 60% chance to do 4.8 instead, averagely. Each projectile individually, because each projectile is a triggered unique cast. So this potentially makes Syndicate Operative at least something we'll be looking into, which I'll be doing on stream right now. But Mage Skeletons is already looking pretty solid. Here's a very high budget, actually, let's look at the very high budget Mage Skelly version. This is 57 million DPS. If I take away crit damage, 57 million, I add faster proj. We make that the anomalous version. 57 million. In this case, we have 42, 211, 801.8 multiplied by 1.6. That's a DPS increase. This could actually work. I don't know. I'll have to double check how it looks with numerical values, but this will require anomalous version of the faster proj, of course. Don't know how expensive that's going to be or how it's going to be played. We'll take a look at it. We'll see where we'll land, but it's definitely crazy. And again, this is because of the anomalous faster proj quality, allowing us to have returning projectiles. And with the returning projectiles changes, this makes us look at Mage Skeletons and Syndicate Operatives from a different light, and it's going to be very exciting. That's all I have for you today.